Crystal. I'm one of the TAs for your class. Since we can't go to the ocean, I thought I'd bring the ocean to you. This is where I live in southern Taiwan, so let's go take a look. Come on.
So here we are on the beach in southern Taiwan, and I thought this would be a cool place to start because it's where land meets water. It's where most of us probably got our first exposure to the ocean, where maybe as kids we poked around tide pools or collected drift seeds, and maybe this is what made you interested in marine biology. I'm going to start off by showing you a couple pictures of some outreach events that I've participated in recently. So as you can tell, this is a pretty polluted beach here, lots of plastic pollution. I participated in an event where we came to this beach, cleaned up all the garbage, and in about 1 hour we had 10 bags of garbage. On a positive note, I also go down to the beach with school groups and we try to figure out what little tracks are. These tracks are hermit crabs. They're a little tricky to see during the day, but we take kids down to the beach at night, shine a light, and you can really see all these little critters. Quite cool. Another thing that we look at also on the beach is tracks from sea turtles. These are where the areas where the sea turtles come up to the beach, lay their eggs in that area where you see the arrows, that's where their nest is. And then the juveniles go back to the ocean. This is an outreach event I went to where injured turtles were rehabilitated and then released back into the ocean. Great way to get the community involved and get people caring about marine ecology. This next image was just from last weekend. My family and I were walking on the beach and we saw about 100 of these little critters on the beach. These are blue-bottled Portuguese man-o'-war and they're quite dangerous, so it was very interesting, a little scary to see them. This last one here is a land crab, and they don't live in the ocean, but they have a very close connection to it because they go down to the ocean for spawning. So they live in the forest for most of their life, and then they have to make this really interesting journey down to the ocean to release their eggs. And this is especially tricky now because of urban development. They have to cross really big highways to get to their primary spawning grounds. So volunteers go out, myself included, we scoop them up in nets and we bring them down to the ocean where they can lay their eggs or release their eggs. And it looks something like this. Kind of exciting and really important for the crab and also for the fish that live in this area because it provides a fair amount of food for them as well. All right, so I hope you enjoyed your first little glimpse of the marine environment or the coastal environment here in Taiwan. I'm going to try to make a few videos as we go through the course to get you out of Zoom and looking at the ocean and expose you to some of the things here in Taiwan. And there's a lot more to see. So in my next video, I'm going to take you diving and we're going to look a little bit more in terms into my research area, which is coral reefs. So see you next time.